Here at the Masternodes, we are not making any claims as to income you may earn. Before entering any agreement, please use caution and seek the advice of a professional advisor, such as attorney or financial advisor.
Please ensure your own research is done before investing any money into the market.
What is going on, guys? It's your boy Ryder Crypto Guy here with my boy Masternode One,
What's poppin'?
and we are the Masternodes. Thank you guys for joining in today's podcast. Today we're going to be going over some news of the week. Remember to follow and subscribe to our personal social media accounts to stay up to date with us. Mine is at Ryder Crypto Guy, and Nestor's is at Masternode One. And make sure to stay to the end to hear about some additional resources we can provide you guys and get you guys a little bit more zoned in with cryptocurrency.
Absolutely. We're here for you guys, help you guys learn all about cryptocurrency. Today, we're going to be talking about Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy. I don't know if you guys have heard of them. Michael Saylor is actually the CEO of MicroStrategy, which is a business. They love Bitcoin, basically. They actually purchased today. They bought the dip. They purchased yesterday, bought the dip, 7,000 Bitcoin that they actually purchased for $414 million and an average price around $59,000 per Bitcoin. Now that is crazy. They are a publicly traded company, so they actually have that money. Most people can't just buy Bitcoin straight up like that. I don't even have a full Bitcoin yet. But as of November 2021, they are actually hodling. They're hodling around 121,000 Bitcoin acquired for $3.57 billion. That's a huge chunk of change, but they bought in, and for all of them, they bought in at an average price around $29,000 per Bitcoin. So they made a pretty penny off of it. Right now, Bitcoin's trading around 56,000, I believe, and 121,000 Bitcoin is worth around $7.14 billion. So they've made quite a lot of money off of that, basically doubled their investment. What do you think about MicroStrategy?
I gotta give it to them. They've been really stacking their Bitcoin since the beginning that I could, or as long as I could remember, when they first came out saying that they were gonna start acquiring Bitcoin. To see them now at 121,000 or over 121,000 Bitcoin is just insane to think about. We've seen that they've doubled their money, like you said, since they first acquired Bitcoin. I think it started maybe about a little over a year ago. And so they just really been stacking ever since. And so I got to really give it to them. They're ahead of the game. They're really on it. And, it's just a matter of time to see where that money's gonna, take off to. We're
Yeah,
expecting.
honestly, they are the definition of diamond hands, bro.
Yeah,
They've been
definitely.
hodling since the beginning, haven't sold a penny, and
Mhm.
they've been doubling down every single time that there's a
Yep.
dip. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
And if you think about it, like when Bitcoin first started, there was a lot of people that had this amount of Bitcoin in their wallets, and they just ended up selling it because they, either hard times came, or even some people that I know were in the whole Mount Gox scandal where they got their Bitcoin and taken out of their wallets, and it's just a combination of all these things
Some
that.
people even fell for like the FUD that
Yeah.
people were just hearing bad news about Bitcoin. Oh,
Mhm.
China's banning it again. And then
Uh-huh.
they fell victim, and that's just something that you want to make sure to learn, just to take out all the noise that you hear and just understand that when you do your own research, things usually fall into place. So as long as you've done your own research, you should be doing okay at least. And holding on to Bitcoin is statistically hasn't ever been a bad thing.
No, it definitely hasn't. But now we're going to jump to some monthly highs. So this month, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Solana, and Cardano. The monthly highs for for Bitcoin, I'm sorry, is 68,500. For Ethereum, we're at 4,800. For BNB, we're at $670. Solana 252 and 88, $2.32. What do you think about these all-time highs, or not really all-time highs, but highs of the month?
Yeah, I think for some of them they are all-time highs. Bitcoin hit all-time highs. I think even ETH hit all-time highs. So it's pretty interesting seeing all these. Yeah, quarter four, usually quite bullish, quite green, and we're seeing it today. Right now, we actually saw a nice little correction, so I think probably towards the beginning of the month, we're gonna see a nice little rebound. Everything's gonna be going up because of Bitcoin. So yeah, we saw a nice little correction, but I think we're running up to all-time highs again. Yeah, quarter four, usually the winner. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And as long as we finish it doing well, I think we're gonna do quite well the next year.
No, yeah, I definitely agree with you. It definitely is a marathon and not a sprint. With seeing these all-time highs or the highs of the month, it's kind of very interesting. As you said, quarter four, we're gonna see a lot of these highs and we're gonna see a lot of these lows. We're hoping more for highs, but quarter four is it's a very tricky quarter for any financial market, and so keeping that in mind, we're going to hope to see, good trending pattern with all these cryptocurrencies, but, you never know, time will tell.
Mhm.
Another news topic of the week that I wanted to talk about was Jack Dorsey leaving Twitter. It's been confirmed that Jack Dorsey is stepping down from Twitter as its CEO. There's speculation that he's going to be moving into improving Squarespace more. There's also speculation that he's moving into the cryptocurrency world. And what I mean by this is that he is planning on either, and again, this is all speculation, that he's planning on either, advancing the Bitcoin environment, or he's considering working with Vitalik Buterin and setting up a social media platform for decentralized purposes on Ethereum. So, keeping that in mind, what do you think about all this speculation? I know it's just speculation right now, nothing has been confirmed, but what do you think on, everything that's been going on recently with Jack and, him just leaving Twitter itself?
Yeah, that's it's pretty cool. I think Jack has done a lot of cool things, especially with Square. He wants Bitcoin to be the number one currency, and he's made that abundantly clear. That's the only cryptocurrency that you can actually purchase on Cash App, which is actually owned by Square. So he's trying to definitely push Bitcoin. You see it even with Twitter. You're able to now tip other users using the Lightning Network with Bitcoin. So it's pretty crazy what he's been doing already in the space. And I hope he jumps more into this stuff because he has a really great mind. I think pretty above in his time. Uh, I like his beard also. But he's gonna be replaced by Parag Agrawal, which was the CTO of Twitter before. So we'll just need to see exactly what he does. I'm not really like too invested into Twitter, but I know Twitter is gonna be the new news. Nobody's watching the news on TV anymore. I barely even watch any news articles or read any news articles. Most of the stuff I hear comes from Twitter, Instagram, mostly social media sites. And a decentralized social media site would absolutely be crazy, I think. Because if we're taking out the middleman of, Twitter or Instagram or Facebook, they're basically using you as a product to sell advertisements for other people. So if we take out that middleman, that just means we are going to be able to sell our own product, which is our own social media videos, our own stuff, and sell that to advertisers so that they can utilize that as well. So I think this will be a huge thing if this actually happens, if this goes through. And I think the masternodes are going to be the first ones to sign up for this, honestly. It's going to be great to see. We'll see what happens.
Definitely. Time will tell with anything involving the cryptocurrency space. This is something I say time and time again. Um, it's just this is also a new and evolving market. Things could go south completely from here.
Yeah.
No one knows. And so with that in mind, you always want to keep you always want to keep that in mind. And you also always want to be optimistic too, because there's so many different possibilities that we could see coming in the next couple of years with cryptocurrency. It's just a matter of time before these things actually go into effect. All it takes is literally for someone like Jack Dorsey to collaborate with someone like Vitalik Buterin, and
It's raps.
it could, yeah, it could be revolutionary, or just change the world completely.
Yep.
So, that's all that we have today for the news of the week. But remember to follow and subscribe to our social media accounts on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, and Twitter at The Masternodes. Our visual podcast experience can be found on YouTube, and our audio podcast experience can be found on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, and all your other favorite podcast sources. Remember to visit our website, www.themasternodes.com, and subscribe to our email list to receive the latest and greatest information on cryptocurrency. We give, weekly emails, market rundowns. We go over vocab that you need to know of the week. We go over opinion columns and news columns. So make sure you guys tap in with us and subscribe to our social media accounts. My name is Ryan the Crypto Guy, or Ryan Prendes. This is my boy Masternode One, or Nestor Sanchez, and we are the Masternodes. Thank you guys for tapping in with us, and see you guys soon.
Yeah, bro. See you guys later.